back in the episode of Hero Comics Best and Worst. This is the best and worst of G.I. Joe 2, Rise of the Cobra. Rise of Cobra and all that. Now, this movie, unlike Iron Man 3, I did not have that many high expectations for it. Strange enough, I liked it better than Iron Man 3, which is something I never thought I'd ever say about any G.I. Joe movie. I was thinking that was, G.I. Joe was generic, generic action movie stuff, And Iron Man was like name brand, the coolest stuff ever, and it was until that ending for some horrible, horrible reason. But we're talking about G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra was unlike Iron Man 3, had an annoying, well, not annoying part near the beginning, where the team changed hands from one of the main characters from the original G.I. Joes. Oh, there's gonna be spoilers in this. From the original the original G.I. Joes to The Rock's hands. Okay, you have two new G.I. Joes. You have The Rock. Well, three new G.I. Joes are hanging out. Duke was one of the old G.I. Joes, and he basically gets blown up, saving someone else's life. And that's not fun. It's like a whole Mortal Kombat 2 thing. It's basically like, okay, Johnny Cage, one of the three main hero characters of Mortal Kombat 1, survived all kinds of horrible things that no one else was able to survive, and yet, in Mortal Kombat 2. He gets in a fight and gets killed. This guy survived. A dude could, rip off his face, and shoot fire out his mouth. Okay, how did he not survive? Well, it was Shao Kahn, but still, come on, something. It was so cheesy. So yeah, just like this, not as bad as on Mortal Kombat 2, but still annoying. After that initial annoyance, things get good. Okay. You bring back Storm Shadow, you have Jinx, and not Storm Shadow. You bring back Storm Shadow. You bring it back, but you bring back Snake Eyes as well, and you have Jinx, and they're all fun with their awesome ninja stuff going on. It's great, and let's see, and you have Cobra Commander in his proper mask, in the actual mask he should have been in from the very beginning, from when he when he got out of the Darth Vader Darth Vader outfit. Into his new mask. He should have had a mask like that. That was the cool thing. I liked that. I liked it a lot. His voice was annoying. It was kind of silly in one way. It was a generic evil voice. Yes, evil. I'm evil now, but still. I would have, it would kind of interesting to see him with the corporate commander voice. Yeah, they decided to go with that. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, let's see. What's it? Oh, yeah. The things work pretty well since then. You have evil president. You got all kinds of Bruce Willis in there being like a general, and it was lots of cool stuff going on. Trying to figure this stuff out. And it was pretty good, except for one small little issue. They laid waste to London. They basically nuked London. After destroying all nuclear, it is stupid. One of the stupidest ways I've ever seen people destroy, destroy nuclear weapons. They launched all their nuclear. The fake president, President Zartan had the football, which is that briefcase, which is that silver briefcase that only the president has codes for, and he was able to use that to mess around and launch his nuclear arsenal. Okay, launch his nuclear arsenal at Russia probably, and it's like, yeah, or at the other countries, right? The other countries were like, oh, well, heck no, it's on now. Get our footballs. They launch all their nuclear weapons, right? They launch all of those, and then it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, right. Well, so we seem to have launched our nuclear weapons. The whole Earth's going to be, laid waste, unless, of course, one of us decides to press the self-destruct button. That's certain, press the self-destruct button that hopefully will work for every single nuclear warhead in our arsenal. Like, you mean like this? Beep, press the self-destruct button. That destroys supposedly destroys all of America's nuclear warheads because they were being fired and they just blew them up. And it's like, okay, it's like, oh no, he blew us up. We gotta blow ours up. Okay, blow him up. And he's like, yeah. Now all nuclear weapons have been destroyed. I'm like, yeah. The world is saved. They're like, yeah, except for the whole fact that a bunches of nuclear warheads have exploded over people's country. Lethal fallout is contaminating the air supply as we speak. I'm like, oh my gosh, did they not realize what nuclear weapons are? Oh my gosh, that's just not right. Wow. So that's a huge problem with that one. Then it's like, okay, now I got something even worse than a nuclear weapon. It's a satellite that shoots a giant missile into a center, into a country, and can just totally destroy it with a giant shockwave or something. Let's try it out, London. Yay! I'm like, whoa, whoa! You just destroyed London. You just. Look like everything else. Like, anyone else want to do anything? Huh? Anyone else want to try anything? Oh, I got things all over the place for everyone else's countries. Yeah, like you just. I'm thinking to myself, you just destroyed London. Just kept going, I was like, all right, let's go. Snake Eyes, that's a cool move. Like, you just destroyed London. Storm Shadow fights and Snake Eyes fight back to back. You just destroyed London. And there's like all this other stuff goes on. Storm Shadow finally gets revenge on the guy who framed him for killing his master. So Storm Shadow's a cool guy now, or at least cool enough not to instantly kill a Joe on sight. Yeah. So yeah, that's cooler than he was. You just destroyed London. And then it's like, okay. And then you have like a little what's called newscaster thing as they pan toward Washington, as they go to Washington for the final scenes. It's like, now that everything's that threat has been neutralized, the world can begin rebuilding from the damage, recuperating from the damage that was caused. So like, okay, so London is now a wasteland. So you're gonna rebuild that. Okay, now that's something. So you think you just destroyed London? Oh my god! Wow! And it's a good thing that Cobra Commander did not take the briefcase with him. He left it to that Firefly jerk. If he had taken it with him, it would have still been in his hands, in Cobra hands. Probably would have destroyed all those other countries too. So yeah, I'm glad that Cobra Commander made that huge mistake. It's so bad. I'm like, yeah, that was just kind of cheese. Yeah, because they destroyed London. Our entire country was wiped out. City was wiped out. It's like, yay, I destroyed London. I'm like, you just destroyed London. Now it was like, they wanted to say, hey, look at the stakes, how high the stakes are. Like, oh, come on. That's like one of your major places. Come on, man. Probably might have been Joe's in there. It was so bad. But other than that incredibly, horribly crazy thing, and the just cheesy killing off of characters from G.I. Joe 1. It was actually pretty good. Pretty good all throughout, other than those two things. And I liked it. And of course the cheapening of not having Destro in there just after he was turned into Destro in G.I. Joe 1. That was not cool. I was like, yeah, you're under the game, Destro. I just got you into the game. So yeah, no. I'd rather it would have been like, like, what about Destro? It's like, the Cobra Commander's like, what about Destro? It's like, so Storm Shadow was like, there's no time. Come on. Like, I'll come back for him later. I'll come back for you later. And run off. It's just like, look, Destro might be dead in that universe because, there were those, they were in a prison that was near the Earth's core or something. So it needed, liquid nitrogen or some crap to keep it from, going to 2,000 degrees in there. And that one loser, before he was killed, did shoot the tank that had liquid nitrogen in it or something. So that caused it to get everything to explode. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So other than those three things, it was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, but still, it was pretty good, Better than Iron Man 3. Overall, sorry. Overall, because they didn't say, I'm going to quit being a G.I. Joe because I want to. I'm more than just a G.I. Joe, So, yeah, better. Nice. Didn't forget as much. Really. Yeah. No, all in all, it's better. So I'll see you next time. Next episode of Hero Comics. The ending especially. That's the worst. Check out my other stuff, like my Sonic 2006 should have ended, and my Epic Mickey, Blue Dragon, Halo, Final Fantasies, and Nicktoons Hacktoy Bots, and Mugen stuff and all this other stuff I look forward to being able to do once I get a new computer that isn't frozen.